How old are you?
20 years old.
Who's the oldest?
I'm actually the oldest.
What's your name?
My name's Marcel, and I'm 9 minutes older than my brother.
I'm Michel. 9 minutes younger than my brother.
What is good and bad about being a twin?
Well, where to begin?
Actually, there's a lot of good things about being a twin.
You get a lot more attention every time you go out.
True.
You get people looking at you for whatever reason. Well, no, that's not true because people look at me even with them, without my brother. No.
Yeah. You get actually double the clothes. That's a positive of being a twin.
Get a big wardrobe. We only have to buy one thing.
Share it.
Wear it.
So how are you like
Good.
and how are you not alike?
How are you like?
Mars, you're pretty like me, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
We have a lot of the same interests. We played the same sports, done kickboxing, swimming, volleyball. What else, Mars?
Acting.
What funny things have happened to you as a result of being a twin? Anything specific, special?
Mars, of being a twin, anything special of being a twin? Yeah, well, there's very special things about being a twin. First of all, if this actually happened, if I didn't want to go on a date, I met this girl, and I didn't want to go on a date with her, so I sent my twin brother. There you go. Mitch, you got a date for tonight.
And I went. It was good. Had a little makeout session at the end. But the good thing is, at the end of the day, we all became friends, and she's one of my brother's best girlfriends now.
Yeah.
And she's a very good friend of mine, too.
It's true.
True story.
The good things about being a twin are, oh, that's you. Okay, we'll try this again. All right?
What do you mean? That wasn't good?
No,
That's a wrap.
Don't worry.
You,
Just
you,
kidding.
you do this with your hands? Like
He does.
Yeah.
Dad.
It's,
Okay,
we
first of all,
always-
let's do another.
Biggs! What do you do?
Mars,
Okay, how old are you?
you won't believe it. 20 years old.
I'm 22.
20 years old.
So, and what are your names?
My name's Marcel, and I'm actually the older brother by 9 minutes.
Yeah, he just asked that, remember?
Yeah, but we only said we were 20 years old.
Okay. And I'm Michel.
The
What do you-
slower twin.
What are the good things and bad things about being a twin?
The good things about being a twin is you actually always have someone there for you. You always have
A
company,
partner.
a partner in
We have
crime.
partners. We're partners for life.
Yeah.
We like being around each other. We go out together. It's fun.
We have a good time.
Another advantage of being a twin is
Oh, an instant mirror. There we go.
So how are you alike, and how are you not alike?
How we would be alike is that we
Right.
basically like the same things. We like the
Things.
same sports,
kickboxing, swimming, volleyball.
acrobats.
Look at this.
Ta-da! No.
What funny things have happened to you in real life?
What are the bad things?
Being a twin.
Well, there's been a couple incidents in school where my brother has taken initiative of cheating on tests. No, just kidding.
Well, no, it's true. We were in the same classroom before, writing a test, and what we did, I wasn't doing so well. My brother was actually accelerating a little further in that course than I was, so we switched papers while we were writing the test, and he helped me out a little bit.
Corrected a couple
This
of
was
his
last
answers.
week. No, no.
Ever pulled tricks? Oh, you just did. You just talked about that, right?
Yeah, that's a good trick.
Okay, we'll take it over again.
All right.
Ready? Okay. See, because you're not prepared with any prepared answers,
Yeah.
it's tougher and tougher.
Yeah, no,
well,
like,
in
why
an interview, you're not
why
even
don't you give
supposed
us
to
something? Because you know us well enough.
It's your
He's-
project. You gotta
he's
plan it. You
stupid.
can't keep getting everything for free.
Well, Dad, sometimes you have to.
How old are you guys?
20 years old.
So am I. I'm 20.
And your name?
Marcel.
And I'm Michel. Together, we are the M&M twins.
What is good and bad about being a twin?
The good things about being a twin, or actually you could listen. There's a few things.
Thanks, Mars. The good things about being a twin is you get, you know what, this may be hard to believe, but yes, we like attention. Look at me, look at me. So when we go out, a lot of people like, they think it's fascinating seeing twins, two people looking alike. So we do get a little bit more attention. Mars?
We like the same sports, involved in the same activities. We could actually, like what I did to you, you could pass on the question to the next person.
So what funny things have happened to you as a result of being a twin?
Well, during an interview, my brother starts cleaning my face. It's pretty funny. Not many people would usually do that, but he's an exception.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You know what I think you should do?
No.
You have to do some fancy editing here, but here's what I think you should do. I think you should do the interview serious and do a serious interview. And I think you should do an interview silly, a silly interview, and then the interview dramatic. And you're just gonna take short pieces and edit them all together, and you're gonna have like some.
Yeah,
some
being
writing.
a twin, it's actually been quite.
All right, so let's do the serious one first, okay? You ready? Hang on a sec here.
The serious
We're
one?
rolling now. Are you serious all the way? So how old are you?
20.
20 years old.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We should have bloopers. You should put bloopers on the end of your interview. All right, that would be a good blooper. So actually call them bloopers at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, bloopers.
No. I mean you're calling bloopers.
I know
and then
that.
All right.
Credit.
Okay, you're more
Marcel and Michel Brouillet.
Okay, the interview is serious.
Yes.
How old are you?
We're 20 years old.
Yeah, I'm 20 as well.
What are your names?
My name is Marcel, and I'm 9 minutes older than my brother here.
I'm Michel. I'm 9 minutes younger.
So what's good and bad about being a twin?
It's mostly good. We have the same interests. We play together. No, there's many advantages of being a twin. We get to get a little bit more of attention. We like attention.
So what funny thing happened to you as a result of being a twin?
Well, a lot of funny things have happened to us. Too many to list. No, actually, one time there was
something that was really funny. It's so funny he forgot. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Do you know any stories, Mitch?
I don't remember the question.
Well, what's funny stories that have happened to us?
Funny thing. Mars, this is pretty funny in itself.
Yes.
Look at that.
Okay,
Hey,
serious. Have you guys ever experienced switching? No way.
Once. She knew about it though.
Okay, all right. Seriously now, okay? No, serious. Ever pull tricks on people by switching?
No.
And what is your earliest memory of that incident?
No, it's never happened, so it happened never.
I think we have some blooper material without any question here.
Do you think?
All right.
Okay, that's what we're going for.
Okay, we're gonna try it serious again. I know it's tough. Oh, you know we should do funny, and then maybe we'll be able to do serious, because now we know we're supposed to do.
Can I hold it like this, possibly? Do you see me sweat? Shit.
All right. Okay. So now.
So funny things, like, well, what's a funny thing? Like, I don't, like,
Okay,
a
well,
funny
let's
thing
talk
about being a
about it.
twin.
What is the funny thing about being a twin?
Nothing, really. it's normal for us.
Like nothing stands out being a twin, because just like you saying, so how's it?
Being a single person, it's funny, right?
Especially when I'm not single and married.
Yeah.
Well,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Well, maybe they're asking something funny. Maybe they're asking.
We'll make up something. How about that?
See, a funny thing. That's what I thought.
Starting to grow hair here.
It's kind of
Jeez.
funny.
All right. How old are you, and what are your names?
My name is Marcel Brouillet, and I'm 20 years old, 9 minutes older than my younger brother.
Michel Brouillet. That's it.
What is good and bad about being a twin, or about being twins?
Well, the good thing about being a twin is you always have,
Special auditions.
no,
We would have this audition if we weren't a twin. That's very special.
well, the good thing about being a twin, like I was saying before my brother interrupted me, was you always have someone with you. You always have a partner in crime, someone that you could rely on. If you can't rely on your twin, you can't really rely on anyone, not even your parents.
So what funny things happen to you as a result of being twins?
Jeez. Funny thing, eh? Can you tell I'm from Canada? Eh?
And
Hey, did you know if Canada and the USA were to combine, we'd be called USA?
Anything else funny happen to you as a result of being a twin?
Do you know what? We're gonna have to ask our dad about that. What's that thing?
we've been mistaken.
There's
for
been
each
several
other.
times like we've gone out to clubs, and there's a girl in which was hitting on my brother, trying to pick him up. Later on, he gets off the speaker, walks away. She then comes up to me like half an hour later, and asks me for my number. I just like, what? You're just asking me for my number? You don't even want to know my name or want to talk first? And I thought I was pretty hot, but I didn't realize that my brother was already working on her.
Wouldn't you find that funny?
Ever pull tricks by switching? What's your
We've only switched a couple times in school. The one that sticks out the most is the milk one.
Yeah.
Did you want to?
Yeah, actually, what that was about was it's sort of like a recess. Our class, someone would get picked from a classroom, and they'd have to go fetch some milk for the class. And we were in two different classes at that time. We were both.
Okay, this reminds me of the milk incident.
Yeah, it reminds me of the milk incident.
Now,
too.
there was a milk time where each person one person out of the class would go into the corridor, go to the fridge, get the tray of milk, and bring it back to the class. So my brother and I, sneaky us, decided to schedule a time to go at the same time.
And then what we did is we grabbed each other's milk trays, which and
They didn't even tell there was different trays. They didn't.
well, we brought it back. We went to each other's classroom. We actually told one other friend that we had in the class because we didn't even know where to sit. So
we had to tell somebody. They helped us. They directed us throughout the day, and at the end of the day, before anybody found out, we switched again so we wouldn't get in trouble, just in case that would happen.
Good. Okay, you know what we should do now? We should do like a far out, maybe something like what's the name of that?
Wayne's World.
Yeah, Wayne's World type of thing. So we'll ask the same questions.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you could put another heading, the goofy questionnaire, or the goofy interview. Ready? All right, get in your goofy mood.
Okay, I'm there.
Watch now, he wants to be serious. How old are you, and what are your names?
Okay, I'm Marcel.
And I'm Michel. We are identical twins, but my brother's part retarded.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye now.
What is good and bad about being a twin?
What, are you serious?
Or what?
Can we take that over? Like, okay, just be goofy, don't be stupid.
Okay.
How old are you and who's the oldest?
Well, my name's Michel.
My name's Marcel and I'm the older twin.
That's
by
goofy.
9 minutes, yes.
That's goofy. You're goofy?
He gets serious when you tell me it's goofy. Okay, ready?
Don't.
Okay, are you ready? Get goofy. How old are you?
20 years old!
20! What is good and bad about being a twin?
Well, it's all good. You get chicks, and more chicks.
So how are you alike and how are you not alike?
We like to fuck chicks.
What funny things happened to you as a result of being a twin?
One time we switched on this chick, and she loved it. It was her.
Ever pull tricks? Ever switch on people by... No, did you ever pull tricks on people by switching?
Yeah. We did. It was fun. Yeah.
Mars, I'm not supposed to be entertaining you. You're supposed to be entertaining me like I'm entertaining you. It's like he's looking at me.
Okay, you know what the problem is? You haven't got any material.
You're right.
So yeah,
I made some material, baby. I'm writing. I'm writing. I wrote all that. I wrote all that.
All right, now a real sad one. I mean sad, like you guys are just on the verge of crying without exaggerating. Like you're on the verge of crying, okay? And so this is very, very sad. It's sort of like comedy, but very, very sad. Try to keep it
Yeah.
sad, okay?
I know what you're talking about.
How old are you guys?
20.
20 years old.
So, and who's the oldest?
I am by 9 minutes.
I'm 9 minutes younger.
What is good and bad about being a twin?
Well, you got support, constant support from your twins.
He's always there for me. I don't know what I would do without him. I don't know.
Anything funny ever happened to you as a result?
Oh yeah, lots of things. It's fun and funny.
Some funny things that happened to us was,
Remember that time? It's funny.
yeah, that was a good one.
Well, that's very clear.
I can't believe we can't think of anything like throughout this time. Like we can't even think like
We're fucking boring twins.
I can't think of anything like particularly being funny at being a twin. Like besides like the routine of having the girl switcheroo. She thinks you're him and he's me, and she goes up and it's so easy, and it's like why?
I don't even find that funny. I find it more disrespectful. Well, no, yeah, you're right. It is funny.
Alrighty. We have a problem.
Yeah, can we sit down for a second?
Alright.
You don't have to tape here because we can't be sitting down in the interview. Hey, Dom.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, ready? Okay, so
Here's a trick about being a twin. This one using our twin and our closeness against me. Imagine that.
No, for me. Using it for me, not against.
This is what happened. We're in high school, grade 10, wrestling team.
Yeah.
I've got him like this. And he's screaming like that. And he screams like that. So I let him go.
Pull him around.
And he winds up winning the match because I let him go because I didn't want to hurt him. I
That was
think
a good
that's
one.
sick.
That's sick.
You-
Honestly, you know what? You always say that. I don't think just because I'm saying a few words doesn't mean let go. I'm just better.
Yeah, you're going.
It's all about acting, Mitch.
Okay,
I
cut.
was really upset about that.
Cut.
You're such a goof, man. Like, why can't you do your part? Like, I'm doing everything.
You know
I'm
what? Let me tell you something.
Nothing.
First of all, you answer most of the questions. You're freaking acting stupid. You're saying stupid things.
I don't think that's right.
That's you.
You can't
Honestly,
see. If you're not gonna do your part, you don't touch me again.
Oh
If you're
yeah?
not gonna
You
do
want to
your
get
part-
smart with me, you little?
Pull tricks by
Okay,
by
so-
switching. What's your earliest memory of such an yeah. Hang on, cut. Ever pulled tricks by switching? What's your earliest memory of such an incident?
Yeah, we actually pulled that switching trick in what was it, kindergarten?
The milk.
Yes. What had happened actually? It's sort of like a recess, a milk recess. What happens is one individual from each class goes and gets some milk for the class. So what we had done, we planned on going on the same time or at the same time, so we could switch classes.
So what we did, we told one friend out of our class so they'd be able to help us out in knowing where to sit and what to do, because this is the first time we didn't even know where we sat.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of funny, going to a room not knowing where you sit. So we had a friend help us out, switcheroo. At the end of the day,
We actually switched back only for the fact that we didn't want to
get
get
in trouble, just in case we were going to get in trouble. So,
Cut.
Mitch, what the hell? What kind of answers are you giving here?
Mars, put a little bit of work in it, and then you can say something.
Mitch, you friggin'
Never
honestly,
mind. Never mind.
what the hell were you talking about?
Mars.
Dude, there's so many different things, so many different answers you could have given. What?
Mars, you
Yeah,
think
so you
about
think-
our milk incident? Why didn't you think about that time with that girl or? Yeah, whatever. What the?
It's coming back. It's coming.
All right. So let's talk about an incident that happened to you.
Which incident? The trick thing?
Yeah.
Did you want to do the milk thing? Or did you want to try something else now?
Yeah.
What's another time we switched? Did we switch in Fairwind?
Yeah, for like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah. You want to do
Are
that?
you Mars? Are you Mitch?
Very good. Well, the teachers knew anyways.
Yeah, but what other?
That wasn't
What's
a good
another switch? Or
We didn't really switch. We're too scared to get in trouble.
yeah, we never wanted to get in trouble, so
We're good kids.
we had the right upbringing.
So did you ever pull tricks like switching?
We've pulled a couple times. I pulled it a couple times, and then I get excited, and I'll go pull it a couple more, and then it's finished after that. No. We've done a couple switches. Only a couple because we were too scared of getting in trouble, so we
Yeah.
didn't do too much. There was one time in kindergarten and one time in 6th grade or 7th grade, but I'll tell you about the kindergarten incident. It was milk recess, where
Yeah.
there was one individual that had to go get the milk. The milk is in the corridor, in the fridge.
Where it's supposed to be. And
Mars, you can't even like feed off me, like.
Well, Mitch,
like
what
I'm
the hell?
going. You
No,
just go
honestly.
with the flow.
yeah.
Like you part retard.
Thank you. Are you sweating?
We're both.
Are you sweating? I'm sweating. I don't know why you're stressing. It's like, just talk about milk. Well, that's about it, good. Leave my freaking ear alone. Like, I'm taping. I'm working here. Alright, there was at one time when we went to go get some milk. It was milk recess in kindergarten. We actually planned on both going at the exact same time so we could then switch classes. We got to the milk, we got to the fridge, switched it up. They didn't even notice we switched the milks. Then we walked into the classroom and we had our buddy. Like, yeah, we actually told one friend about us switching only for the fact that we did not know where we sat in the class. So, long story short, we switched back at the end of the day just so we wouldn't get in trouble.
Cut.
Mitch, honestly, I can't believe that's what you were freaking thinking. Switch. You're talking about milk score.
Well, why don't you think about what you say before you...
Mitch, let me tell you something. We can't always... We're not going to get anywhere if you keep on doing this kind of...
Well, why don't you use your noggin? Like, this is stupid.
Use my noggin?
Mitch, use your noggin. Like, open up a...
Work with me here. Work with me.
Why didn't you tell the girl story or something?
You have to do your,
I'll stand on your...
What you call?
What do you call the useless skin around the vagina? Oh, the woman.
Pigs love that.
Okay, we can do slates. I'll jump on your shoulders. Can you get up?
Michel Brouillet. Hop, hop, hop. That's Marcel.
Slate me, baby. Slate me.
Oh God, you're you wiggle like a vibrator, Mitch. We strong like bull. Marcel, Michel. He 9 minutes older. I'm 9 minutes younger. Marcel Brouillet, Julian Byron.
Did you want to do that? Sleek. Petite. Name. Michel Brouillet, Julian Byron. Are you guys gay? Homos in Hollywood.
Hi, homos.
okay.
Okay.
Take your stuff, go do it.
Answer. Alright, Kate, start answering questions. Let's start all over. Hi, how you doing? My name's...
And we're
Are we
looking
looking
at
at-
our interviewer. Okay, hold on. Hi. I'm Michel Brouillet.
And I'm Marcel Brouillet, the older twin out of the two.
Should we ask Dad to come here?
Probably best, eh? Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Should we ask my dad to come here?
Probably.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell everybody in Canada's Wonderland, thank you for coming. Thank you.
That's it. My articulation has to improve
and I'm trying to make this side of my mouth open up and move along with this side. Am I still speaking out of one side of my mouth? Can you see at all? At all, can you see me speaking from one side of my mouth?
Yeah.
You can? Still? I think I speak out of one side of my mouth then. Maybe, is this better then? Can you see me speaking out of one side of my mouth?
Yeah.
Which side is that? My speech is very poor, is it not?
No.
Can you see my mouth fuck up? I don't like it. Hi, Biggs. That's my dog I was just calling. He's deaf. Well, now he is anyways.
Are you practicing?
Yes, I'm trying to practice my speech.
Well, practice
There was
standing up.
actually this one time.
Practice standing up.
One time we had a, what did we have? What was it? That switched, we had switched classes.
Or so it was kindergarten.
This goes
for the
back
milk.
to kindergarten, correct. Yes, it goes back to kindergarten. And what we had to do is we had to go pick up.
Do you think we should put more personality to it? Because you're just you're just telling the story.
Yeah.
What we're doing, what we had to do was actually, we had to go get some trays of milk from the corridor. My brother and I did. We pulled the little switcheroo. Why? It was just something to do at the time, very spontaneous,
A lot of fun.
so we did it. Went back to each other's classes, and like, I don't know,
like that.
like
I think maybe no. Well, yeah, maybe just show a little more movement, but okay, this switching incident actually happened in kindergarten. We will call it the milk recess. What we had to do was one person from each class would go and fetch some milk
on a tray.
That's correct. And what we did is we switched up and we went to each other's class. See, like there we could say, okay, here Mars, you take this, bring it to my class, I'll take yours. No, I don't think so. It's kind of stupid, is it not? What do you think, Dominic? Stupid? How about throwing him around like a piece of shit? Yes, you agree? You like that? All right.
Are you taping?
Yes, he is. This goes back to kindergarten. What we'll call it the milk recess. What we used to do is one individual from each class, they would go get some milk.
You talk too slow.
Well, what the
I
fuck?
think you
I'm
talk
trying
too
to
slow.
articulate here. Christ. I want a new twin. I want a new mouth. Mine doesn't seem to work well. No. Situations. Okay. A switching incident that occurred
Was
happened
in kindergarten.
It happened in kindergarten. Right?
Start over.
Okay, there was this one incident that. Who are we looking at? The camera or over on the side?
Look at each other and then on the side. Alright. Okay, never look at the camera because we're not talking to the camera. If you want to look at something, look at the pillow.
Alright. One switching incident. One switching incident that occurred was in kindergarten class. Remember?
How can I
we'll
forget?
call it the milk recess. One individual from each class had to go fetch some milk.
Mm-hmm.
And what we had done, we planned it so that we would both get there at the same time. And we switched. We went to each other's classrooms. Just for the fun of it. You know, it was something to do. And we actually told one of our friends in our class so we would know where to sit. It was actually tables we had to sit at and not individual chairs. So they helped us out. And we actually ended up switching at the end of the class, like near the end, so we wouldn't get in trouble. Is that correct?
That's exactly how it happened. Pretty much. Excellent.
Well, another question is, so was there any other incidents about you being twin? Any special events or something? Well, an event that comes to mind is a wrestling tournament that we went on in, what was it, grade 10?
Grade 10.
Grade 10?
Yes. 9 or 10.
We were wrestling each other, and they weren't able to tell us apart. So they had to put a red band around myself and a blue band around my brother. And this is how the story goes.
How did... See...
Hey, God, gee, Mitch, help
This is what he was saying. This is what he was saying. So what I do is I let him go.
Stupid move. No. Mitch, you went up. We don't look like fucking wrestlers when you just let me go like that.
Yeah, but Mars, like the way that I'm bringing you down, anyways. This shit. Okay.
You know, just bring me down, man.
So wrestling.
See, start out.
Head and arm.
Hey, bring me, man. What the fuck? If I'm doing that, how do I? I'll bring you over, man. Just.
Mitch, I can't breathe.
My tongue.
An incident where they weren't able to distinguish who's who. So I had a red band around my wrist. My brother had a blue band around his wrist.
Yes.
Him being conniving, using our twin and our closeness, our bond, used that for himself against me.
Advantage.
Advantage. Marcel. This is how it went. We're wrestling. And then bring him. And then he starts crying like a baby. Saying he can't breathe. So what I decide to let him go a bit.
You give a little, and he decides to pin me, and I lose. Thank you. Thank you very much. Samantha.
Go.
An incident that pops to my mind is my brother taking advantage of our twin and closeness, this bond that we have together.
What?
And the wrestling. Perfect example. Grade 10, we're at a wrestling match. They weren't able to tell, they couldn't tell us apart. So I had a red band around my wrist. My brother had a blue band around his wrist. So we're wrestling. And this is how it is. We'll have to.
Oh, God.
I take him down. And I start choking him. Using. See, he's pleading. He's saying, Mitch, let me go, Mitch. So I ease up a bit. Ease up. He's still fighting. So he gets me. Now he gets on top of me. And he doesn't let me go, so guess who loses? Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. Thank you.
I lost the match because
It was
he's
a good
sneaky.
one, though. It was
because
a good
he's
one.
sneaky.
Honestly, it's not just because you thought I was like trying to tell you let me go. Hey, Mitch, somebody had to win. The better man won.
That's what he thinks. We know who's the real winner. Okay. Mars, that's bullshit. You're such a...
What the hell, Mitch? Honestly, you got crap going on right now.
You just let me, Mitch. No. Let me tell you something. You start doing your work.
Yo, honestly, like we could have done
That's
way
it.
better.
Just
You
leave
go
it.
along.
I'm leaving.
You, jeez, you don't go in.